Hey guys, Awesomefusion here with a Jayce guide. Ever since Jayce was released, he interested me greatly. The fact that you have 6 abilities that are useful in different situations makes Jayce an extremely fun and very rewarding champion to play. Jayce is essentially a bruiser. He has strong movement related abilities, a lot of poke, and the ability to duel off with most other top laners. Jayce's passive isn't anything you have to worry about. It's just a nice side effect of using his ultimate. You gain 40 movement speed for 1.25 seconds, and you also ignore unit collision. Jayce's Q in ranged form is a skill shot nuke that explodes upon hitting a target. It deals physical damage and becomes stronger when used in combination with his ranged E ability, Acceleration Gate. His Q in melee form front flips towards his target, bringing down his hammer. This slows them and deals a good amount of physical damage. Jayce's W in ranged form is an attack speed increase. However, rather than a flat increase, it lets your next 3 attacks attack for maximum speed. His W in melee form has a passive which regenerates mana each time he auto-attacks. This is present constantly if you have W leveled and Mercury Hammer is equipped. Once activated, Jayce creates an electrical aura which deals magic damage over 4 seconds to enemies around him. Jayce's E in range form creates an acceleration gate for 4 seconds which increases the movement speed of allies and your Q that pass through it. The movement speed bonus decays over time. His E in melee form swings his hammer to deal a set base amount of damage, and then a percentage of the target's max health. It's a small knockback and is slightly longer than melee range. Jayce's ultimate is the ability to transform between ranged and melee. Once you transform into Mercury Cannon, your next attack will reduce your enemy's armor and magic resist for 5 seconds. Once you transform into Mercury Hammer, your next attack deals bonus magic damage, and you also get bonus armor and magic resist. For runes, I go flat AD Quints because early game you'll want to be auto-attacking in your ranged form as much as you can. Armor yellows is pretty typical for a bruiser on top lane. AD reds for much the same reason as the Quints, and flat magic resist blues. You may also consider health regeneration Quints. Mastery wise I go 21-9-0, pretty much using the same page as I do on an AD carry. With summoner spells, the ideal pair is Flash and Ignite. Flash is easily the best summoner spell in the game, and Ignite combined with your Great Burst to get kills in lane. The only other summoner spell I would consider is Teleport. Skill order, generally you want to level either Q or E. I'd say take E first as it's better to be safe in lane with, but level up Q, only taking points into W when you're forced to. As with almost every champion, Boots 3 pots is the best start for Jayce. You have to decide based on both teams if you go for Bloodthirster or Trinity Force first. Bloodthirster will give you much more poke ability, but Trinity Force will be better up in straight up fights and offer more burst. There's also an option of getting a Phage and then transitioning into Bloodthirster before finishing Trinity. This will be insane damage once you get Phage and a BF Sword. Here's a few examples of possible Jayce builds. Like I said, take a look at your own team and the enemy team and decide what type of Jayce is more suiting to the match before building him. All you really need to know is that Trinity Force and Bloodthirster are the #1 items on Jayce. At the start of this fight we have Jayce opening up with an excellent EQ combo, then proceeding to QE combo Nidalee away and Igniter. With very little options left after Jayce's burst, Nidalee tries to escape through the bushes but Jayce's Q is able to pick up the kill with a little room to spare. In this team fight we have Jayce coming down from Wraiths to assist his team. Orianna is quickly killed and they are left in a 3v4 situation. Jayce easily picks up the kill on Blitzcrank with an auto attack. Unfortunately, while trying to combo Gragas and do as much damage as possible, Jayce knocks him over the side and he escapes. Jayce also notices a Corki in distress and revenge kills Rengar. Jayce having 6 skills and no extremely powerful ultimate, for example say Kennon's, means you need to both use your ranged and melee abilities in perfect harmony. The ideal combo for Jayce is to start in melee form, switch to ranged form giving you reduced armor and magic resist on your next attack, activate your W and auto attack them 3 times, then perform your EQ combo, swap back to melee form, activate your W once more, and perform your QE combo. This is the best way to deal the most damage possible with Jayce. However, it's very difficult, so just work on doing your Q and E combos first. Jayce is excellent at poking, especially with a Bloodthirster. If you're a Nidalee player, then you'll definitely feel at home trying to poke with Jayce. The combination of Acceleration Gate and Jayce's Q can dish out a large amount of damage from a long distance. The range of this is over 1000. Make sure to avoid engaging with your team if you've gone for a pokey Jayce build, as you won't be suited to full out engages. Jayce is an extremely strong champion, and I'd be surprised if we didn't see him picked or banned in a lot of the games at the Season 2 World Championships. I hope this guide helps you out a bunch with learning Jayce, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and keep up with what I'm doing on facebook.com/awesomefusion.